Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. If nothing in the reading resonates for you, please check your other placements. You may find a message within those. As always, if you do like the message, please like and subscribe. Hi, welcome to the Libra love reading. This is general reading for the collective. Now, it could be past, present or future. It is whichever message that Spirit would like to pass on with regards to love situation that the collective of Libra may be facing. The date is the 7th of July. So that's 7/7 portal. So hopefully we've got some good messages for you. So let's have a look. And let's get some cards from Spirit. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, with regards to the current love situation that this collective of Libra are currently finding themselves in? Nice and quick with cards then today. One more card, thank you. Okay. Move things around today, so things are not quite where they normally would be on my setup. Right, so your overall energy then, we've got the 7 of Cups. So there's lots of things that's been going on, and you've been having quite a few things and different options going on. So maybe you've, could be work related, could be family related. I mean, there's a house there, there's a cat, there's, a little dragon, money, lots of different things going on in that particular card. But yeah, so you could have had a lot of different options for a lot of different things, and you've been looking at what choice to make, and yeah, you've been trying to work out what it is that you want. Now, in your particular energy, or the card for yourself, we've got the Death card in the reverse. Now, that is also Scorpio energy. Now, the Death card in the reverse is just suggesting that something needs to come to an end, but you're having a bit of a trouble releasing it. So you're a little bit stuck, or it's a little bit slow to release, whatever it is. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a state of mind, maybe a particular habit that you've got. But it is in need of some release in order for you to have a bit of a transformation and a new start. And the new starts are always better than what you had before. So yeah, you just need to get out of being stuck in a rut, let go of something, and yeah, have that ending. Let's get some clarification on what that could be, whether it relates to this particular romantic situation or whether it's something else. So we've got a 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, 2 more cards, please, Spirit. It's a really bad idea, isn't it, using black cards against a black background. So it's a 7 of Pentacles. That's come out in a challenge position. And again, okay, we've got 9 of Wands as well. There's that 2 of Pentacles. That 7 of Pentacles. And that 9 of Wands. Okay. Now, that 2 of Pentacles then is suggesting that you have been struggling with finding a balance. So something, you're out of balance. You've been, if you feel like you're being forced to do something and it's completely put you out of balance, maybe you're juggling tasks and you're not doing it very well. You could potentially be juggling, who knows, it could be that you've got all these different choices and you're doing more than what you need to. It could be that you're working 2-3 jobs, could be that you may be juggling people. You might have, maybe you're dating several people to see which one's the best option for you, and you're struggling to keep up with it. It could be a number of things that you could be juggling, that you're struggling with. Like I say, it could also be very likely that you may be working more than one job. Maybe you've got, you might have a normal job, might have a part-time job, then you might be working self-employed, etc., to try and make some money, and you're just struggling. It could even be that your work-life balance is a little bit off as well. This 7 of Pentacles is suggesting that you you can't decide, you're struggling on whether or not to stay and wait for things to grow, or whether to move on. You can't decide what way you want to go, which is probably why this death card is in the reverse, because you either need to wait for something to grow or just completely drop it and move on and start somewhere fresh. Now, whether that's work-wise or relationship-wise, I'm assuming it's going to be relationship-wise because this is a love reading, but it might not be. It could very well be a work thing, and it could be that you are potentially overworked. We do have this Nine of Wands, which is you having your guard up. So whatever it is pertaining to, you... My lamp just went off then. You have got your guard up. So it could also be that you need to release. You might need to put down your guard and let people in a little bit. Potentially, charting into uncharted territory, doing something completely new. Maybe having a relationship with somebody completely new. But yeah, so this is you. You're struggling. You're trying to close something out, or you need to close something out, but you've got to make that choice in order to close that choice out. So whatever this is, this option, whatever you are deciding whether to stay, whether to go, you need to make that choice in order for this death card to potentially end with whatever this ending is. Now, we've got the Queen of Swords in your person's energy. Now, that could mean that your person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Also, this could be your energy. This could be your person's. They can be interchangeable in tarot, so take whichever one resonates. That Queen of Swords is in the reverse, which is suggesting that somebody they're not able to articulate themselves. They're not speaking their mind. They probably can't trust their thoughts very much. They're very jumbled and they're not speaking their truth. So whatever it is, they're keeping a lot in. They could also be prone to deception as well. So you might find that people might deceive them quite a chunk, or they're just extremely gullible, which could lead to a number of things, let's face it. But yeah, they're not speaking the truth. They don't trust themselves. They're not trusting their thoughts or their feelings. It's like they don't even know what they are as such. Let's get clarification on that. So we've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so they are wanting to work on things. They do want to cooperate. They want to work together on things. This could be a work partnership. It could be something to do with somebody at work. With all these pentacles, maybe it's somebody at work that you've met. We've got a Five of Wands, so there could be a bit of conflict or some competition. Maybe they could see you as competition, or maybe there's some competition to a relationship. Maybe that's why you've got this juggling. They can see that there's other competition. We've got this High Priestess as well. So they are using their own intuition, but they're also doing things in secrecy, and they're making some plans. But I'm assuming that whatever plans they've got to make is potentially to do with this competition, but that's possibly why they're not trusting themselves. They might not have the full clarity of the situation. That's potentially why they want to work with you, to make this a success. Potentially it could be that they're trying to put in a lot of work, a lot of effort into this relationship. If you're in a relationship, it could be that you just work with them, but they see a lot of competition around, and they are trying to make plans and potentially do something in secret, whether that's move towards you. It could even be that they've got a secret crush on you and they're not even articulating it because of all this competition that's there. They may not have much self-confidence, with that Five of Wands there as well, and it's like they might be battling with themselves. They might be intimidated. you could potentially intimidate them. I've got a feeling that it's more to do with this choice that you've got, this seven of coins, and potentially this 7 of cups as well. I've got a feeling that they may see you with a lot of options, and the competition may be intimidating them, so they're just staying silent because they're not 100% sure on what they want to do. It could also be that maybe some of your options could be spreading rumours, gossip, and they may be being susceptible to it with that Queen of Swords. Now, in how you feel about this situation at the moment, we've got a 7 of Wands. Now, that is in the reverse. So you are seeing this as something that you could push ahead with, and that it needs to be done without provocation. You don't want people to interfere with it. You are seeing it as something that you could work with. That could potentially be an issue with your person, because obviously they're seeing competition. So possibly people outside of it may be trying to provoke things. But you are seeing this as something you can progress with and just carry on with. We have got a 2 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody is feeling quite overconfident, and they might not be very ambitious for this as well. So you might be pushing on with it, but you might not feel like it's going to go very far. You're not really making any plans for it to be long term either. Let's get some more clarification on this, Spirit. Can we get... Okay, so we've got a 6 of Pentacles. So it's a bit of a challenge to make sure that there's equal give and take with regards to this. Again, it could have something to do with work, because Pentacles are a lot of finances and stability. So giving to this is a bit of a challenge. It could be because you've got something, you may be juggling too much work, so it's unbalanced because you might be taking on too much, maybe. It could also be that your person's putting in a lot of work, and maybe because you're juggling so much, you're not able to put in as much work as is needed to. So that could be why it's been a bit of a challenge to make sure that it's balanced. We do also have the Temperance card. Now that's come out in the reverse. So again, it's being out of balance, out of harmony. That's Libra energy. So there is a need for some harmony. I'm lying to you, that's Sagittarius energy. I can't come out with Libra, I'm not sure. That's the Justice. But yeah, so you need some balance. You need some harmony. There needs to be some symmetry in it. So where you can see it be, pushing forward and carrying on, there needs to be some sort of balance. And it's like there's a struggle to get that balance right at the moment. It's very imbalanced. Now, your challenge card that we've got is an 8 of Cups. So that's somebody walking away from something that's not very satisfactory, potentially going on a new journey, possibly leaving something behind, whether that's this relationship, whether it is, again, you making choices with regards to your choices, making a decision with regards to them and leaving old things behind. But yeah, this is a bit of a challenge to actually walk away. We've got a Chariot that's come out to the side, so it's a bit stuck movement there. We've got 3 of Wands as well. So yeah, so there's not really much movement going on with regards to that. You can't make up your mind. You're stuck within your head on what to do, on how to move forward with that. So it is quite challenging. You don't know whether to stick with what you know or whether to move forward into unknown territory and take that leap into something that's a bit different. So you're currently battling along with that Chariot, trying to work out what it is you want success in. That 3 of Wands, again, unequal partnership. So again, that's a big challenge that you've got going on there. So whether, making it equal is something that you need to work on. Obviously it is, because it's a challenge, and walk away from it being unbalanced, because that's not satisfactory to you. But yeah, you're struggling to hope for the future. Again, that's possibly why you are seeing this as, or you're not making many plans for it, because you're struggling to see a future for it. You're struggling to see how it could work. But that could just be simply because you're juggling too much, so you're not seeing what's in front of you. Let's get another card, please, Spirit. Oh my God, just lost half the deck. Okay, so it's just chucked out at me. The Magician in the reverse and the Moon card. So somebody's also struggling a lot with their self-confidence. And again, something's being kept in the dark. There's secrets being hidden. Could have something to do with your High Priestess. That High Priestess energy, keeping secrets there with that Moon card. Something's being done in the dark. It could even be something to do with your many choices that could be hidden. But yeah, this Magician, it can also be manipulation energy. Somebody might not be being completely honest. It could be that somebody's feeling neglected as well. But yeah, I'm seeing it as a lack of self-confidence, especially in your own abilities. And I think that is potentially why you might struggle walking away from something, because you might be thinking, can I do this? And if you're doubting your own abilities to do something, I mean, it could be you that could be hiding something. It could be your person that might be doubting their own abilities and hiding that fact from you. But yeah, this Moon's definitely things hidden. Somebody's probably doing a lot of dreaming as well, potentially. There might be a lot of things going on in people's dreams, trying to tell them how to, or help them to move forward and how to take that next step. But the intuition might be being blocked because of that Magician in the reverse. Now, if you manage to overcome these obstacles, if you do manage to, make the move, make things a bit more even, somebody stops lacking their own abilities and whatever was in the dark comes to light, you're going to have this Knight of Wands in the reverse energy as your outcome. Now, that could indicate that somebody could be feeling a bit tired, possibly a bit burnt out, especially if you've been having a lot of choices. And this could, like I say, it could have something to do with work. Maybe you've been working a lot of jobs. This could be somebody at work that you're thinking of having a romantic partnership with, or you might have just started one. And all of the extra work could be burning you out. So obviously when you make that choice to move away from something unsatisfactory, you could need a little bit of rest because you've been doing so much for so long. Now, the Knight of Wands is also coming out of player energy. So like I say, if this is romance as well, it could be that you've had a lot of people on the go, which again could have something to do with the competition that your person was feeling. And you coming out of that energy, you've decided that you no longer want to be a bit of a player, or your person no longer wants to be a bit of a player. I'm only saying you because obviously you're the one with all the choices. But yeah, so it's like coming out of that player energy as such, and yeah, moving forward for a stable future. So we do have the Hierophant coming out in a challenge position. I mean, again, we've got the that's the Page of Wands, I believe. Let me just double check. So, sometimes, yeah, it's definitely the Page of Wands. And so you've got a Page of Wands in the side as well. And then, can we get one more, please? Oh, no, that's more than one. Thank you. We'll take that, though. So we've also got the Knave of Swords. So you got Knave of Wands, also the Page. You've got the Knave of Swords. And we've also got the Knight of Pentacles in a challenge. So they're all challenge positions. So you coming out of this Knight of Wands energy, wanting something long term, which potentially is what this Hierophant is suggesting, but you might find it a bit of a challenge because it's something you're not used to. Okay, we've got this Knave of Wands. Again, somebody that wants a new start, can be very loyal as a friend, can also just be very loyal as a lover as well. A little bit immature potentially, because it isn't a page, a knave, but can be creative. But again, something out of that is a bit of a challenge, possibly because of this Knight of Wands energy that you may have been in previously. Could potentially be the loyalty part. Might not be, obviously take it as it resonates. It could very well be that you might have a bit of a blocked creativity. You might be feeling a bit boxed in. Maybe it's something where, you know, you're looking at long term and then you're thinking, okay, do you really want it with this person? Do you want long term? And you might still be a bit in and out deciding on that. The Knave of Swords. So you could potentially be watching somebody as well, possibly spying on them. You might be struggling to not watch someone. You may be somebody who jumps to conclusions as well. So you could be trying not to do that, or even your person could be jumping to conclusions. If you've done something where you may have had a reputation potentially for, you know, being a bit of a player, your person could be jumping to conclusions, and that could be a bit of that is obviously going to be a bit of a challenge for you, especially if you come out of this energy, which could be why you're feeling a bit boxed in and a bit stuck. We do have this Knight of Pentacles as well, which looks as though it's a bit of a challenge to be reliable and make plans for the future. It's also a bit of a challenge to take it slow. Again, that Knight of Wands is the fastest energy in the deck. Well, other than the Chariot. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. So it could be that you're trying to go slowly with this relationship and you're finding that a bit of a challenge because you're used to going full speed ahead with the Knight of Wands kind of attitude. So it looks as though you're going to have a bit of a challenging outcome, but it does look as though it's more because it's things that you're not used to doing than anything else. It looks as though you want to take things slow. You want to have a stable, successful relationship with this person, or I'm assuming this person, because I can't really see any other energies as such out here. So yeah, so we're going to say with this person, you want it to be successful, you want it to move forward, but you're just struggling a little bit at the end because it's something you're not used to. You're doing something completely new, which is probably where this Magician is the challenge, because it is doing something new, but you don't feel like you've got the tools to do it, or you don't feel like you've got the confidence to do it. So yeah, so it's making those choices. Good luck with all of that, because that looks like you've got some challenging times ahead, but good challenges. Okay, it's good to show your integrity. Now I'm going to get you some Romance Angel Oracle cards as well to see if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to convey. Spirit, can we get some Romance Angel Oracles, please, for Libra? I've just realised I put all the cards back and haven't even told you what other energies were out. I'm useless, ain't I? Please don't write yes in the comments. And we get some Romance Angel Oracle cards, please, Spirit. Didn't realise I've just chucked out half a deck. Right, so we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That could have something to do with all of those pentacles. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. That's that Hierophant. And honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, which could be that Knave of Wands, because he does like a good holiday. Right, so out of these then, out of these cards, let's have a look, see what other energies we have got. Aquarius with the moon then. Is it Aquarius? No, it's Pisces. Why am I saying Aquarius? Because I'm weird. Virgo, Gemini for the Magician. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for your Pentacles, Swords. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wands, Leo, Scorpio. No, oh my God, I'm going mad. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Crikey. Hierophant, Taurus again. The Chariot is Cancer energy. What else was there? Temperance, we had Sagittarius. And then that Knight of Wands again. That was, again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So I hope that has helped some of you Libras to know what's coming up in your romantic life for whenever this video comes out for you. Yeah, you've got a bit of a challenging outcome, but good luck with that, because I think it'll be well worth it. Yeah, thank you for watching me.
If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications when I post any more. Thank you.